Hey guys, welcome to 20 seconds Java tutorial, and today we are going to learn about for loops. So till now we have been using while loops, which is one of the three types of loops that are available in Java, or in fact our programming, any programming language. So let's see what it is. So the simple keyword for the for loop is for, as you can see, and then parenthesis. And for the argument, the for loops take three arguments. So let's make an integer and name it counter, and let's give it value equal to 1. So okay, let me do it first, then I will explain. Then counter uh, less than equal to yeah, less than equal to 10, and counter plus plus. And I haven't made our main function, so public static void main string args square brackets and the body, and I am simply going to cut it and some space, paste, and again its body. So as you can see, I have three arguments inside our for loop. So the first argument uh, tells the for loop where it needs to begin with, and the second argument is basically our test, like we have been doing it in the while loop or the if statement, and the third one is how we want to increment it. So so here our counter is 1. So the initial value of our counter variable is going to be 1. After executing it once, it's gonna check that if the value is less than 10, and if it returns true, then the code will execute. Then it is, after executing the code, it is going to the third part and increment the value of counter variable by 1. So let's see how it works. So to print system out print line, and let's print the counter variable itself. So counter, and let's run our code. So as you can see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 till 10. So that's how our for loops work. So once again, the initial value of counter is 1, which is less than 10. So execute the code once, then increment the value of counter, again check the value of counter, which is now 2, and yes, it is less than 10, so the condition is true. Again print the value, then increment the value of counter again, now it's 3, and so on till it reaches 10. And one more thing you can do, that in place of increment the value of just by 1, we can increment the value by any number you want. So for that you can do counter plus equals and the number you want. For this case, let's take it 3. So okay, 3. And now if I run my code here, you can see 1 4 7 10. So which have the difference in 3 in them. So first value was 1, then condition was true, incremented the value of 3 by 3, so it is now 4, which is less than 10, it's 2, and that's how it works. And for the initial value you can do the same. So let's say we want to begin our code with 6 here, and go. So you can see the initial value, or where the counter variable will begin, is 6 and incremented it by 3, which is 9, and after then the value of counter will be 12, which is greater than 10, so it doesn't run the print our code here and simply exits the loop. So that's how the for loop works. Play with it a little, or what's the current word for it? Play around with it, and see you guys in the next video.